Why were early 2000s German saloons built like that? It's because of less strict regulations that could allow car manufacturers to build bigger engines and less taxes on big engines. Audi in the S4, starting with a C4 generation, then B6 and B7, you could have a naturally aspirated V8 with 339 horsepower and with an option for the manual transmission, but the best had yet to come. The RS4 model had for slightly longer the V8 for the B8 generation with a 444 horsepower 4.2 V8, but unfortunately it came with only an automatic. The A6 chassis, things are about to get real good. The S6C6 from 2006 had a 5.2 V10, a very similar engine used in the Lamborghini Gallardo, but detuned and a slightly bigger displacement. Then came in the RS6C6 with a twin-turbo V10, pushing out 572 horsepower and 320 kilometers per hour if you remove the electronic limiter. That's as fast as the old Lamborghini Gallardos. One is a supercar that weighs around 1,600 kilograms, and one is a station wagon on steroids. Competing on BMW, the big three weren't messing around. The BMW M5E60, which is one of my personal favorite cars, has a 5-liter naturally aspirated V10 with 507 horsepower, electronically limited to 250 kilometers per hour due to restrictions. But such engine had very expensive issues like the crappy sequential 7-speed SMG transmission and the S85B50 engine, also present in the M6E63, was a very fragile engine, a ticking time bomb, but for that sound at 8,000 RPM, it was worth it. Even Jeremy Clarkson praised it after he pressed the M button. It went from annoying to just magnificent. The M3 had a 4.2 V8 with 420 horsepower S65 engine that had some issues but much less problematic than the S85. It even came equipped with a proper dual-clutch transmission and a manual transmission as an option. Mercedes instead did things differently. The E63 AMG had no crazy revving V10. However, the 6.2 V8 was insane on its own. 6.2 naturally aspirated V8 with 507 horsepower, while the smaller 5.4 V8 in the E55 AMG was supercharged, had slightly less power, but had crazy amounts of torque. Speaking of torque, diesels weren't joking at that time. VW for the new at the time Touareg, alongside the VW Phaeton luxury car, made a diesel V10 capable of towing a 747 jumbo jet, the car on the video done by Fifth Gear, where they also added extra weight at the car to ensure more grip into the tarmac, otherwise the wheels would keep on spinning. And later on, VW worked on the Audi Q7 V12T Di, which takes things even further. 500 horsepower and 1,000 Newton meters of torque, which makes it the most powerful diesel production car of all time. Car makers in the 2000s didn't give a flying about regulations and went all in. With saloons that could gap sports cars and even cars like the Lexus LFA, which the top speed is 325 kilometers an hour. It's totally different when a bespoke supercar goes 325 kilometers an hour and a family sedan or touring car does it.